In ancient times, where myths intertwine with reality, there was a great kingdom surrounded by towering mountains and vast plains. In the heart of this kingdom lived a people known as Gog and Magog. These tribes lived in complete isolation from the outside world, protected by impenetrable walls of mountains. Gog and Magog were strong and warlike tribes, renowned for their physical strength and combat skills. They lived in organized communities, but they also had a dark side. They worshipped gods of war and destruction, and believed that the outside world was full of enemies that needed to be conquered. One day, the leader of Gog and Magog, named Zoran, decided to fulfill an ancient prophecy that spoke of conquering the outside world. He believed that the time had come for his tribes to emerge from their isolation and dominate the world. Zoran began preparing a massive army, trained to the highest standards, and equipped with advanced weapons unlike anything seen before. But the outside world was not without its heroes. In a neighboring kingdom, there lived a brave knight named Elias. Elias was known for his courage and wisdom, and he had heard of Gog and Magog's intentions to invade the world. He decided to take a stand against this threat, and began gathering his forces and allies from neighboring kingdoms. When news of Gog and Magog's movements reached Elias, he decided to confront Zoran himself. In a historic meeting between the two leaders, Elias tried to persuade Zoran to abandon his aggressive plans, warning him of the dire consequences that could result from war. But Zoran, who was arrogant in his strength, refused to listen and insisted on moving forward with his plans. War broke out between Gog and Magog and Elias's forces. The battles were fierce and bloody, with both sides using the latest military technologies. In the end, thanks to Elias's clever strategy and the bravery of his soldiers, his forces managed to repel the attacks of Gog and Magog and defeat them. After the war, Gog and Magog returned to their isolation, but this time with a harsh lesson learned. They became more cautious and less aggressive toward the outside world. As for Elias, he became a celebrated hero throughout the kingdoms, not only for his bravery in war, but also for his wisdom in dealing with enemies. And so, the story of Gog and Magog came to an end, reminding us that true strength lies in wisdom and justice, not in aggression and destruction.